Good morning. I trust that you had a good weekend of fellowshipping with God's people and you yourself were strengthened in your own faith. That is my passion for you. But as we talk about congregational ministry and the dynamics of culture within our congregation, we need to give it a lot of thought. And that's the reason for this week's assignment being 4 to 7 diverse people involved in your congregational interview. It's not 4 people in your small group or in your music worship team or on some committee, but it's people who are single, married, widowed, young, old, medium age, parents with children, parents with teens, different races, a composition that is certainly diverse, so you get a variety of perspectives. And as you work on that assignment, I want to encourage you again, you write the assignment, you go back and carefully read the directions. Be sure you have every question written correctly. And then you proofread it. Check your spelling, check your grammar. And if you don't feel competent doing that, ask someone else that can do it to help you with it. I learned a lot from Microsoft Word with their spelling and grammar check, to use active verbs rather than a lot of passive being kind of verbs. And that's a very helpful tool as part of that program. And of course, you have access to Microsoft through your enrollment at Moody Bible Institute. Our reading this week is the 3 chapters from Martinez and Branson. And I want to remember, I said that backwards then, Branson and Martinez. I want to remind you that in next week, week 8, you will be writing a 500-word, 2-page review of this book. And I want your candid input on this, because as we have interacted over recent weeks, the possibility of your local congregation fulfilling their desire of being multiracial is same as impossible for many of you. So don't be afraid to say their theoretical concept will not work in Solomon, Illinois. So just feel free to do that, but you might want to write that paper this week so it's off your agenda for next week. And early submissions are always welcome. We also have the Exegesis Part 2 video to watch, and then the congregational interview. Read the directions carefully. There are many dynamics of those questions, and crucial for you to read them carefully. Then we have 2 discussion boards. The second discussion board you will be able to post after you have your congregational interview completed. So that's something to keep in mind. And if you don't have that congregational interview done before Friday night when you need to make the post, you can do one of 2 things. You can go ahead and post and then make an addendum to your post, a second post, after the congregational interview is done. 2, you can wait until the congregational interview is completed and then post. That's the reason I've encouraged you to get this all set up and organized ahead of time so that you're not under a time constraint. Well, I think that's what I wanted to cover with you this morning. You have a delightful week, and may the Lord powerfully use these interviews to help you gain a better understanding of the culture of your church as well as the community. God bless you.